YouTube family, see what's happening? And the Maverick in the space again. Still with the best and most credible opinion. Still fear and fearless analysis. And we encourage you to continue to do the right thing so that the Maverick can continue to do the right thing. Alright. So this inaugural Grand Slam track series, brainchild of Michael Johnson. And just 2 weeks away, you know. The weekend after champs, it starts right here in Jamaica with the first set of events at the well, not brand new, but the refurbished, recolored National Stadium. Obviously, it's a new event, but as a track and field country, as track and field fans, may look forward to it. But here with the Maverick Company, observation the Maverick Company make now. Me feel up front, just based on the information I get about the Grand Slam series so far, it is missing star power. Check it out. No Sha'Carri Richardson. No Noah Lyles. No Shelly and Fraser Price. No Elaine Thompson era. No Shericka Jackson. No Kishian Thompson. Those are, if you are talking about sprints, track and field, then they are some of the biggest and most visible names in the sport. And none of them going to be a part of the initial Grand Slam series. Now, we think that we pose a challenge for the organizers. Even in Jamaica, that's why we love track and field. We love track and field, you know. But we don't full up stadium for every track and field meet, you know. If you study Jamaica's attendance to track and field, champs, that's Saturday evening at champs, into Saturday night. That's at the time where you're guaranteed to stadium are full. Vociferous, cheering, nice vibes. That's what Michael Johnson and his team want to try to capture for the Grand Slam series, you know. But to be honest with you, I'm a little bit fearful that in terms of the attendance, in Jamaica especially, you know, because at that them carry it come and find out. I'm a little fearful that it's going to drop flat on its face in terms of attendance. Look at our national trials, for example. All through in the golden era when Bolt and Shelley and VCB and Elaine, all of the stardom. When we have trials up at stadium, you know, man, grandstand alone have people. And we are talking about the biggest stars ever in the history of track and field, in the history of sprinting. I run up a stadium at trials, and the stadium barely crack. So me I worry about this Grand Slam series. Mark is a great idea, you know. It's a workable concept. Great idea, especially the part of it for you know, the athlete them earn some bigger money than them normal earn. That part of it is absolutely brilliant. But it's just a little if moment for me. And a little whoa kind of surprise moment. How many of the top names in a track and field will not take part? I mean, I wonder to myself, why so much of them scoff at it? Yeah? As we said, the two biggest stars in American sprints, and Noah Lyles and Sha'Carri Richardson, none of them. Michael Johnson is an American. They're coming to Jamaica now, where you want to capture the essence of Jamaica. No Shelly, no Kishian, no Shericka, no Elaine, none of the elite stars. It is almost like the second tier athletes never used to launch the event. And I said it would be so much more successful if at the launch you have all of the top stars. I wonder to myself, why they not endorse it? Well, I read an interview done with Michael Johnson where he was addressing this particular issue. And he was saying that, yeah, he understands that a lot of the big stars not coming on for the first staging, but himself expect them in the second staging and beyond. But me I put it to Michael Johnson, if the first staging struggles for attendance, I remember saying, man, why Europe, you know? Remember say at Jamaica and different cities in the States, it's going, you know. Where in America, where track and field is probably like way down the pecking order in terms of popularity and support, you know. We not pour cold water upon it, you know. But I want to see it happen, I want to see it work, we want the Jamaican leg to have a buzz to it. And another thing again, with the Jamaican leg, is that it'll come the weekend after champs. Now, don't underestimate the power of champs, you know. And the fact that champs is such a traditional thing. You know what, people flying at Jamaica just to go at champs? And you kind of suspect the people that made a trip to champs. They planned that trip way in advance. Now the Grand Slam event kind of jump on the calendar kind of late. It will come the weekend after champs. You cannot suspect that most of the people who came in for champs not necessarily are going to stay here for the next weekend to attend 3 or 4 more days at track and field. But just kind of worried for the Grand Slam. The Maverick is genuinely worried for the Grand Slam. Especially the Jamaican leg. Because me know how the Jamaican sporting audience stay. Me know how the Jamaican track and field audience stay. Michael Johnson and his team probably sit down and watch champs on them television up a foreign. And I say, yo man, we'd like to get a piece of that energy. But this champs thing is a different phenomenon. As me tell you, say the big senior stars them, from Merlin Atty days, big senior stars will have a come at trials. VCB, Merlin, all of them come down to Usain Bolt, Shelly, Sharika, Elaine. Upper trials are run, and you don't have 3,000-4,000 people up there. So to automatically think that you come to Jamaica and Jamaica love track and field, it will fill up the stadium. And me understand, say, the tickets for the Grand Slam are not all that. Let me just put it this way. It's not competitively priced. They're kind of pricey based on what I hear. So, me kind of anxious to see how it unfold. But me kind of afraid for how it will unfold. Hope me wrong. I hope me wrong. I hope me wrong. But me kind of a little bit fearful for the Grand Slam. But me still curious and want to know why the big athlete them. Me don't know why them scoff at it so. Why? And it's supposed to be a big money meet. It's an opportunity to make. We are talking about $100,000 for win your event. It's a nice little piece of incentive that. Or is it that the elite athletes, the contract for them have? Obviously the contract for them have probably more healthy than the average athletes we are going to run. Plus, we don't know if they're not incentivized. Because all these athletes stay at elite level, you know. Them compete at events at which you're incentivized to compete, you know. And we are talking about financial incentive, you know. Interesting, though. But the Maverick will be there. And the Maverick will be looking, not peeping over an offense, will be looking intently at how it unfolds. But I'm a little bit worried for the Grand Slam track event. A little bit short, not a little bit, plenty short on star power from what we're seeing from this distance. Anyway, Maverick, team song, boom.
Alright. We're living a dream. Living a dream. Yeah. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, me never stop on the journey, me push on, me light up, I slip my G, I got a cushion. Yeah, everything look nice, it's a vibe. Couple house on the hill full of keys like piano. The money right and me energy up. Me have a whole heap of love in the Hennessy cup. The DJ up a bit off, yo. Jerome pass out. I saw way up in the North Coast. You need to get a light, you get a different eye. Way over here, so just a party no overtime. The white mess up with the liquor where they run from ice. Raise the lighters in the sky and make we sweat in night. Dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream, them desire. Mommy, they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Alright, we celebrate like a manic dog. We never have it all. Me coulda there up on some ravage part, but every time when me breathe the pass, me just sing the gas. A full speed on the tool me gun. Lights, action. Me know man I start from me in a upper class, first class. Richie Spice done send the plane land. And big up every hustle now I stick to the plan. Go get it now. The amount of penny stock, cash it and let it grow. Me work hard, so me let it show. Father God, I shine the light, so me let it glow. Dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Move me they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe. Living the dream, yeah, me there feel inspire. Up in the scheme, girl, I scream them desire. Move me they plead, pan her knee, she say a prayer. Living the dream, get a youth believe.